there's something that you got to understand about YouTube is that when you're putting up a regular video on YouTube, not a live feed, but putting up just a regular video, you want the first frame in the very beginning to be really very impressive because people push that button and they expect something cool right away and they deserve it. There's a lot of competition out there. But with the live feed, when you start out like right this minute, there's nobody and it's kind of scary. It's kind of like surfing and there isn't a wave coming. So you have to just kind of hang in there and hope for some viewership. I don't have to worry about being interesting right now because really, is anybody out there? Yeah, there we go. Phil Papatis, I love you. Fiorella, hi. Deca Gabout, hi. Gato Tactico, Silly little thing says hi. Leafy Mail says hello. Hey, we got some traction action. So, like I say, now we can begin because there's somebody watching and I don't feel like such a dummy. Like I said, this is Painting with Keyboard Cat, and I'm the guy who made the Keyboard Cat video. And it keeps me busy. My life is Keyboard Cat. I was an artist before I started this Keyboard Cat thing. Went viral on me. And and then the cat sort of took over and replaced me. I used to sort of be famous for things I did. And now, Satisfying Cracks, I love Keyboard Cat. Lam Eli, hello. So now I'm trying to a little bit get back into the art thing, keep going with cat life because I can't stop. That is my life. And do some art. So we figured that we'd do these live feeds where I do some paintings and drawings and little chats about Keyboard Cat. And then Keyboard Cat people get their jollies, and art people can start seeing the artistic side of Keyboard Cat and Charlie. Keyboard Cat was my childhood Eden. I always loved Keyboard Cat. John was a poor Keyboard Cat. Any days around? Is the cat still alive? Sure, Keyboard Cat 3.0 is. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be coming up and joining me a little later in this broadcast. So what I do on these shows is I take a cool, one of the videos that got really, really big hits on YouTube and elsewhere and got us work all over the world, and take a frame from it, one freeze frame. And then I draw that like on this piece of paper. You can see it's just barely sketched on there. And then for this time, this little broadcast, I will do that painting or drawing, and then it will become available that you can buy on eBay on the little link that's down below here on eBay, and you can bid on it. And some people are getting paintings, these Keyboard Cat paintings that actually are going to be worth something, and they're getting them for just a song. So get over there and buy one of these suckers, whatever you're doing. Somebody asked, how did you get on YouTube? Why did you get on YouTube? Well, I made funny videos back in the day in the 80s before anybody had video cameras and before there was even an internet. And then many, many years later, like in 2007, my friend Richard said, Charlie, you should put some of your funny videos on YouTube. I didn't even know what it was, but I figured it out and I did it. And YouTube made Keyboard Cat just happen. It'd been waiting around on a VHS cassette since 1984. And then in 2009, it went viral and it took over my life, unfortunately. And so it's a good thing for me. So this is, oh yeah, by the way, you can write in Keyboard Cat for President as your choice this year. And you can get on this channel on YouTube, you can get merch, Keyboard Cat for President merch, buttons, pins, cups, whatever you need, and bumper stickers. And so be sure and pick some up and write in for the cat. He's got a chance, and let's prove it. So here's the picture we're going to work from today. It's Keyboard Cat just kind of, this video I made is called Keyboard Cat, the cat moods of a cat or something a lot like that. And what is it called? Keyboard Cat. Oh, geez. Keyboard Cat, the soul of a cat. And so I took this frame from that video, which is, that video and that song really does capture the essence of me spending years literally working with my cats, just one-on-one and traveling with them and putting clothes on them and getting them to do things and teaching them songs and all kinds of stuff and getting them through the holidays. And it's a pretty emotional experience. And so here's a look at this video. Let me get rid of that. Here we go. The soul of a cat. Hang on a sec, Joe. No, yeah, hold on to him and hand him to me in a minute. If that don't capture the mood of a cat, I don't know what does. And speaking of a cat, we have Keyboard Cat 3.0 standing by in the wings, waiting to just be seen. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Skinny. He's purring. Can you say hi? Can you say hi to the people? Look at that. Are you the original creator of Keyboard Cat? Yes, indeed. Nightcat Productions. Oh, he's such a skinny boy. Well, what do you say, Skinny? Should I get to painting? Okay, stand by, little bro. Hang on. All right, it's time to paint. First thing I'm gonna do is take one of these. I bought a package of Sharpies. It's got 60 Sharpies in a box. Now that's cool. And I'm gonna draw a little bit of the outline of this cat, just so we kind of know in general where he's at. And then I think the blue shirt starts about like yay. And like this here. So let's get a little bit of dark paint. Well, no, first, let's put a little orange spray paint, which I love to do before I start, excuse me, my regular painting. So I'm gonna do some orange where, like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. And a little bit over there. Yeah. Okay, that gives us some baseline orange to go on. And then I'm going to squeeze out some colors. I never dreamed when I went to art school I'd be a cat painter, but I sure am, and I just absolutely love it. I can paint a cat in my sleep, and I love doing it, never get tired of it. So here is his eyeball. Like that. And a little bit of schnozzola. That's Italian for the nose. And a little bit of right down there, and a little bit of there. A little bit of there and there. This other eyeball. What painting does for me is it makes me forget everything else, which is a lot of times I forget a bunch of bad stuff that's going on. If you watch the news and you want to get it out your head, you can do that. You can do that now with paint. And it's just quite an amazing thing. So now we're going to go with some fluorescent red, fluorescent pink, which is one heck of a color. Look at that. Have you ever seen anything like that? I hear you. Hey, good. We're getting some people here, and don't be afraid to like us now, because skinny, because we like being liked. Rest in peace, Bento. Rest in peace, Keys from Shane Bell. Wiley says cat. When was the original video created from Kit Kat Production? The original was shot in 1984 on a beta camera. Before anybody there weren't smartphones, there was no internet, none of that. I was just doing it because I didn't have anything else to do and I was bored to tears. So that's what I'd done. And so now I'm gonna go with a little bit of orange here and there, this fluorescent pink, rather, and I'm gonna put it where some of this cat has some little highlights done up in like that. Yeah. And then a little there, a little there. Does the cat really have these colors on it? Purple eyes and pink fur? No. But since I'm doing the painting, I can put whatever I want. And sometimes I do really weird things and people like it. It's really weird how this happens. Look at that. It's kind of like Bob Ross for cat lovers. And I would be painting every day, whether any of you folks are watching or not, because it's just what I do. We have 86 viewers. I wonder what it's going to look like in the end from Aurora. Kink-tacula. I love you, keyboard cat. Me too, from Argente Calcetucia. Wow, you guys are weirdos. Yeah, I thought I was weird. So then let's look at a little bit of this, a little bit of this. Yeah, if you're thinking of painting, today's a good day to get started. And just, if it's your first time and you don't know anything, that's probably gonna be one of your best paintings. There's only one first time, you know what I'm saying? So look at that, that's looking good. How's it look on, oh yeah. Yeah, stick around to see what it looks like in the end. We might both be surprised. Sometimes some of these things just turn out really, really sweet. And sometimes they're just moderately foof. I do know one thing, this fluorescent paint is one of the best things that's ever happened to paint. My friend James taught me how to say that. He knows. Looky there. Yeah. See, I'm looking at this and I'm sort of caring about doing things like it, but I'm sort of not. Do I need to make, if I really wanted to get a piece of paper that looked exactly like my cat, I would just use my iPhone and take a picture of him. Quack, a 60th of a second. But there's a little more to it than that at times. You see what I'm saying? I would say that I'm gonna put a little bit of blue somewhere. Right out of the spray can. And I'm gonna put some blue. Don't be afraid to like us now. We like that. Put some blue like over here and back here with spray paint just a little bit. And test it like that, see? And then do it like that a little bit. And see what the heck happens. Now, I did get a little bit of extra blue where I might not want it later. So I'm gonna just do what I feel like, and right now I feel like just painting over that blue with a little bit of white, because I don't really want this blue on the cat right there. So we'll just do that. And same thing here, I don't want blue on the cat. Would it really be the end of the world? No. And maybe later on we'll put some blue in the cat. But for now we're gonna go with that. And remember, don't be afraid to like us. Everybody like Keyboard Cat. Very mindful, very cutesy, from Aurora. Diego Machucati says, cool Keyboard Cat. Hola, I am from Brazil. Yeah, people all over the world like Keyboard Cat. It's true, what's to not like? So now, we're gonna do, okay, I think we're gonna do a tiny bit of that blue right here if we possibly can aim it that well. Hey, look at that. Okay, so now we're gonna put in some fluorescent green. And why do I pick fluorescent green? Primarily this time because I think it's just not the right color, and I want to just not be logical this time. I want to expand my brain. It's like stretching your arms and legs. It makes normal activity easier, and I'm stretching myself right now with things like fluorescent green, fluorescent yellow, where these things really, really have no business existing, you know really what I'm saying. So, here we go. So we're gonna put some yellow, fluorescent yellow and fluorescent green around cat. And this kind of gives it a surrealistic cartoonistic, you name it, some kind of istics. And this then goes like this. Like that. Right? By the way, you notice probably my shirt says anti-pasta and provolone. It's a comment on Italian snack food more than politics. Hey, that's looking pretty good even on the little screen here. So I think we're going to put down here where the shirt is, where this streamy stuff is, I think we're going to put some, what's another color that just seems totally wrong? Orange? No. Blue? Maybe. Purple? Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, some purple. There's some purple. And let's get it like really juicy like this, where it's really watery and runny. And then we're gonna put something up here like this. Right? See that how it dripped down? You gotta like that. Come on, baby. Drip for me. There. Yeah. And then coming around the cat this way, I think I would see some dark. And around the cat this way, I would see some dark. And this way, perhaps. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's looking good. Oh, and we're getting so many likes. I'm going to have a happy cat later in bedtime. Normally, I've been doing these during the day, and this is the first one at night, so it's dark out, so I had to turn on some studio lights. Okay, now we're going to put some background action behind the cat, behind his orange fur thingies, and it's going to be just fluorescent yellow. Just pure right out of the tube, which is not what you're supposed to do. You should mix your colors, and that's why I'm not mixing them. And so here we want to do this. And some more this. Right? Is that looking as good on the screen? Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't care what you're painting or drawing. If you smear some of this fluorescent yellow on it, it will make you look like a pro. And I'm not just woofing Skippy. So this is more up here, this stuff. Over here. And over to here. And here. And all down here. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. If I was a cat, I'd be digging that. Just do whatever you want. Like Bob Ross says, you know, these are happy whiskers here. So dig it. That's kind of looking good. That's kind of getting a little bit of a keyboard cat vibe to it. And Yeah, that nose needs to be a little pinky. So we'll just do it pinky. Dig that. Huh? Yeah, I'm liking it. Is that working for you guys? Look at that. Keyboard Cap, Minecraft put you in their game. Yes, I know it. That's from Rinny. I missed the Keyboard Cat from Rez Close. And I love it from Samuel Silvers. Thank you, man. Aurora, English or Spanish? I don't know. And we're just keeping up with it here. We're stacking up likes like nobody's beeswax. This is good. This is real good. So now we got to get some colors to put into, like down here, down here. What on earth would it be? Does anybody have an idea out there what color I should use next? Please, somebody. Dang it. Por. Instead of putting paint on top of each other, use some tape. Okay. Well, tape. Well, I'll try it. Here's some tape. No, that's not going to work. Hang on, I'm going to get some tape. Yeah, I found some tape. And so I'm going to put some across here because somebody asked for it. There's actually been a request for tape. And so I'm going to do some tape there and there. I've painted a lot of hot rods, and so I like masking tape. And so then we're going to put a little extra out here to avoid overspray. And as soon as I do this spray painting trick, when I found my tape, I also found Keyboard Cat. He's sitting over there in an easy chair while I'm doing all the work. I'm paying for the cat food, and he's just sitting over there like he owns the place. So I think maybe let's try a little yellow. So now I'm going to take that tape. Wait, I'm going to put a little bit more of unusual color on there. A little of that weird pink. So let's take the tape off and see what happens. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Oh yeah. Hey, that tape suggestion came in handy from somebody. Look at that. Digging it. But I'm going to do this. I'm taking the camera off the tripod. And we're going to go over here and sneak up on. Hey, he left. Skinny. There he is. Hey, Skinners. Meow, meow. There he is, hiding at the top of the stairs. Hey, mister. Why must you go down the stairs? There he goes. There he goes. Oh, sing us a song, Skinny. You want to go in where the food is? Can you say so? Are you skinny? Say hi to the people. Nice. Caucasus. Oh, say hi to Getney 4. Getney 4. Oh, you just go back in where you want to eat. He's just got to get food. He can't stop eating. It's just like crazy. While we're down here, we might as well look around in the office a little bit. It's pretty quiet around here this time of day. Hey, there's an award Keyboard Cat got from Walker Art Museum for the Hall of Fame inductee. Hey. And here is an award for first 100,000 subscribers from YouTube. And let's see what else have we got here that's cat kind of stuff. There's some cat merchandise, bumper stickers and some buttons and so forth. And there's an old Keyboard Cat yard sign from 2020. Can you believe that? This has been going on a long time. Yeah. Yep. What else? I think I better go back upstairs to the studio. And here's a picture of me with Jay Leno when I was on the Tonight Show with my nose act. And then there's me when I was on the American Comedy Awards with Rosie, is it Perez? I think so. She was cool. And here I am with John Ritter on American Comedy Awards. And here I am with some of my friends in Japan art school in the 70s. Yeah. And here's a cooler than cool Andy Warhol poster, him making movies. What a guy. So let's go back upstairs. Skinny's not gonna come and hang with us. He's too busy eating. He eats this chicken gravy stuff now. It's crazy. Okay. So much for that little trip. All right, let's get this back in its thingamabobber. Turn the camera around. Yeah. Pretty good. Yeah. So now, oh geez. Now I think we're gonna take and get some, I don't know what color now. I think we might try to do whiskers in dark. Even though the cat's whiskers are white, we're opting to do these in dark colors because it's so easy. The Sharpie, especially when you just bought a box of 60. You count them, 60 Sharpies. Look at that one. You got plugged up from being in pain. You know what you do? You just go grab another brand new one. Okay. Yeah, whiskers are cool. Yeah. And darken a few things up. Make those eye lines a little sexier. And then we're going to do something else with those eyes. Like, I think put a little bit of like weird greeny, I think. Like this. See, there's a little bit of green color around that eye. And then there's some darker. And cats have these dots by where their whiskers grow out of. And they're kind of like the ears on a shark. Sure. It's working for me. I'm the only guy that really has to like this. Yeah, like I say, you can click on the link down below on this channel and go to the eBay location where I have these paintings that I do on this broadcast for sale, and you can bid on them, and you can start the bid really low and probably score something pretty cheap. Pretty darn cheap, I would say. Look at that. Yeah. Look at that. A little shading under there. A little shading under there. Is this starting to look like a painting or what? Yeah, I'm digging it. Draw a piano. Oi, oi, oi. I have before in this broadcast. Let's see, green. What am I going to put these things made out of? I think teal, or what these manufacturers call teal. I don't know what it is really. Like the word teal a lot. Okay. Little teal, little water. You got yourself a movie. A little water here. I just wonder what people are doing this time of night in their little comfortable homes, and what it is that makes them say, hey, let's watch this guy do some paintings of one of the coolest cats on the planet. What makes people decide to do that? I don't know. What makes me decide to do this? Can't really say I know that either. But But I do know that some of these colors really wanna pop. These look like the spots on the bad mushrooms. The what do they call it? The death cap? Yeah, don't eat those. No sir. Poisonous mushrooms are bad. Eat the mushrooms you get at the grocery store. That's what we do. That's looking pretty good. That's looking real good. Now we need another color to kind of put back in there and there. What would it be? Let's see, let's go through the colors. Red, yellow, blue are our primary colors. I'm developing a Minecraft mod pack right now, watching this on my second monitor from Ellipse Licks. Painting looks great. Thanks, man. You just don't know what you're gonna get. You just don't know. We gotta find a color on here that is two things really wrong and that we haven't used before. I've got a lot of things. Here's some flesh tone. What would that look like in there? I'm afraid pretty bad. Maybe, I think maybe just some plain old orange, not fluorescent, no magic, just a little orange. And see what we can make that do. Is there a big enough brush here? Oh yeah. Orange mixed with fluorescent yellow, I think is going to be the way to go on this background stuff back here. Like here. Yeah. And so now, a little blue, you know, like some of this. Let's take a little of that, and a little of that. Sure. No. Too dark. Maybe like this. Yo, yeah. Check that out. They say painting is dead. They were teaching me that in art school a long time ago. It's not dead. It's not dead at all. Sometimes I get the urge to get in a cave and put my handprints on the wall and drawings of like prehistoric animals. Yeah, you know. But it's starting to look kind of good. Isn't it? The moods of a cat. Love your content, keyboard. From Beerus Fanboy. Papas Cochidas, keyboard cat and music. It's so cutie from Catalina. Keyboard cat for president, Matthew WMK. That's what we say with this on the car. Vote for the cat, he knows who you are. Okay, so, you know, without much further ado, yeah, kind of working for me. Kind of working for me a lot. I'll sleep good tonight knowing that I got this thing done. You know what I'm saying? There. Yeah. So now what a guy does is we sign these things. I'm gonna sign Charlie, and that's my name. You see? That looks pretty cool. Cool. Let's give you a little close-up view so you know what's happening. Hola. Excuse me. There is the painting we just did. There's my palette, my paints and my brushes and other paintings and stuff. But here's what we did today. There he is, signed up, good and proper. There's some juicy spots. There's some real juicy spots. So there you go. There you go. Thanks for joining us. We're going to wrap it up here. We got a lot of likes, a lot of views, and I really enjoy painting with you guys and creating just sort of a little cozy little space. Put your slippers on. We'll be doing this again lots of times. Give us a last minute like here. We can still use a few more. There's always room for likey. And this is Charlie Schmidt saying, check it out. Any new likes? 176. That's pretty good. We're digging it. I like this nighttime thing. Well, I am going to do something like brush my teeth. Aaron Alexis Medina says, God, God. Jergies says, keyboard cat. Mexa Hunk says, Waipu. Yeah. Any more likes out there coming our way? You know, I mean, we are the people who do these things. All right. Good night, all.